Wow, I wasn't sure. I didn't know. I know you got testimonies for days, but I wasn't sure which testimony you was coming with today. But that one's powerful. I love
Amen.
it. Oh, there you are. Woo! Yay! I'm so excited that
I
you're here.
know. How are you?
That is good. Girl, it's been a long road, right? All
I
right.
know.
Let me give you a proper introduction, Kerry. Okay. So Kerry Venzen is a servant of God. She has been serving the Lord for over 19 years. She's also a wife, a mother, and she's the owner of the Walk with the Word Designs, a faith-based t-shirt clothing line. Welcome, Kerry, y'all. Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having
Of
me.
course.
It's an honor.
And so I'm going to ask you to share with everyone a testimony, a time when you had to step out on faith.
Okay. So I had some like health issues since I was like little, and been battling like certain things, you know, in and out the hospital, dealing with certain health challenges. And I remember praying one day, and I used to take a lot of medicine, like a lot of medicine. Like my medicine couldn't hold in one hand. And I remember after getting saved, I'm like, I know that God doesn't want me to. I remember the doctors told me that I would be taking medicine for the rest of my life. I'll be on medication until I die, is what they told me. But I remember when I came to the Lord, I'm like, I know this is not what God has for me. Like I just knew that God had me to live, and not just to live, but to live abundantly, and taking all this medication and how it made me feel, and just like lethargic and just like not myself. And I remember I prayed one time, even like being safe for like over 10 years, still having to take medication. And I just like one day was like, you know what? I'm going to step out on faith and believe God for my total healing.
Woo!
And I
Chills,
and I threw out every piece of medicine. Like I had medicine, you know, like those medicine pill bottles, like the Monday through Sundays.
Right.
And they were all filled, and I would have to take them every day, open it and take it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to step out on faith and believe God for my total healing. And from that day, I have never taken another medicine for the, you know, whatever issues I was having. I just like believe God. And even though sometimes, you know, doubt may fill, you know, your mind or come in, and I'm like, you know what? I remember what God said, you know. So despite how I may feel, or what the enemy may say to me, like, you know, you need to live for your kids. Maybe you should go back on the medicine. I remembered what God said to me. So I just stepped out on faith. And since then, like zero medication.
Wow.
Zero. Yeah.
So you believed God for your complete healing. And how long has it been since you stopped taking meds?
Ooh, maybe I want to say 15 years.
Wow. And there has been no side effects, nothing at all. You
Zero.
go to the doctors for checkups, everyth's good.
I go to the doctor, everything is good.
Wow, look at that. By the stripes of Jesus Christ, you have been healed. Glory to God. Like that is amazing.
Amen.
Wow, I wasn't sure. I didn't know. I know you got testimonies for days, but I wasn't sure which testimony was coming with today. But that one's powerful. I love it. That's a good one. I love that. And then like the nursing side of me is like, whoa, like, you know, that's one thing that we teach our patients is to make sure you adhere to your medication. However, the kingdom side, the daughter of a king, I'm just like, no, I know what my father could do, you know? And so, yeah, that's amazing. That's really good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So let's jump into our next and final question. Hi, everybody, for joining. So our next and final question is, if someone's watching right now and they're not having like the faith, or they're fearful of stepping out on faith, what would be the one thing that you would encourage them by saying? Like, what would you say to them to encourage them to step out, take the leap?
So I for me, in that moment, and even moments after that, you know, being a Christian, stepping out on faith, sometimes it's hard, right? Because we have our flesh and we have the enemy and those things that maybe come in your head. And I remember even the moment that I'm telling you in regards to the medicine, and even after that, I would tell someone what God told me, which was, don't let what you see make you forget what God said. So
yes.
So whatever you may see in front of you, it doesn't matter, because that's what faith is, right? The substance of things not seen.
Right.
So don't let what you see in front of you allow you to forget what God said.
Yeah.
Whatever God said to you, don't let it cloud your judgment. Just move and he will come through for you.
That's beautiful. Definitely beautiful. Yeah, I always say, like, I have this faith formula. And so that's a part of it. That's actually a part of my faith formula, where it's like, it's belief times hope plus action minus facts. So that literally sums up what the faith formula is. But literally what you said is exactly, it falls into line with that.
Yes, still here, yeah.
All right. So yeah, so that literally falls into line with that, because it's like, with faith, you don't want to look at the facts, because faith is looking beyond the facts. It's looking beyond what you could actually see in the physical, and really just tapping into your belief in God, and really having the belief in what you're hoping for. And so I love that you said that. I think that's powerful. And I just pray that people actually do take heed, and they don't, like you said, don't look at the facts, just continue to step out on faith. And so where can people find you? Where can people connect with you?
You can connect with me on Instagram at Walk with the Word 24/7. And you can also connect with me on my personal page, Kerry Venzen 24/7.
Awesome. All right, and I'll also tag it underneath in the comments as well, so people could definitely reach out to you and shop with Walk with the Word 24/7. I love your clothing brand. I have to probably call you. I'll probably have to arrange another live so that we could discuss that. How you stepped on faith to start your own business. That's amazing. All right, darling. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And so I'm just gonna. Oh, you're welcome. So I'm just going to close this out with just a word that God told me. Put one foot in front of the other, step out on faith, and trust God for the next step. All right, peace, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Bye.